All I know is we should kill him. That gives us a rear flank. We're already rear flanked anyways. We'll get a slightly better shot standing in open terrain. We will have to kill that thing. I'd like to get some kills here. Take the slightly worse shot with the slightly better defense. 20%. It's got armor there. Feels bad. All right. Still up. Oh. Panicked enough, and he ejected. And the whole thing is alive. All right. Maybe that ended up okay. Flayed all of its armor, and then it ejected. Kind of surprised. All right.
Standing by.
Do have a PPC shot at 56. Interesting. Why so high? We have height, side attack. No visual. Could move to get a visual. I think we still have height over here. We will get a penalty for moving. But if we get visual off of it, it's worth that penalty by a lot.
Roger.
I don't think that changed anything. Still have no visual, that's why. Didn't get a penalty for moving. Thought we were supposed to. 28% there, 20% there.
Roger.
Okay.
What's up, Commander?
Us again. Alright. Which one is the low hit point one? That one, right? But he's outside the jamming range of the dust, or the C3 range of the Dust Raker. Of Dust Raker, rather.
Yes,
Which I kind of want to get back on top of him. This guy's actually outside of it, too. Do we have enough information to make any sort of informed decision? No. No.
Receiving. Affirmative.
Okay.
Ready for order.
Hit percentage is pretty bad there. I would love to kill this mongoose just from full. Can get behind it, although flanking it costs us quite a lot of survivability. Supposedly if I walk down here, that's not in range of my shots, which makes not great sense to me. Really? That's not in direct LOS? Kind of surprising that. Okay. That's dead on. That guy's unwounded yet, though. I'd rather take the side. It's fine. Let's do this. And wow. All right, no sensor info. So we didn't get a sensor lock this turn. Out of curiosity, that seemed to help a lot. It gave us the sensor information. All right.
Target.
Good damage, but not anything that's killing it. Hit me with a pretty big hit there.
I'm showing minor damage. Let's do this.
All right. That's better. Got some actual hit percentages. What is the armor like on this guy? Is this a new round, by the way? Round 8, phase 16. I think this is the end of the last round. Do not rotate.
Standing by.
Okay. Have some armor readings. 36 on the front, 36 on the back, 120 on the front at about half. So we definitely want to just walk around behind this guy and see about executing him. Can't rotate enough. Can do it from here maybe? No. Have to be a jump to get behind it. We do get +2 for jumping, or +2 for being behind it.
Here we go.
30s. Shit. All right. Little bit. There's a shot walking around. It couldn't rotate enough. We had the movement to get there, but not the movement to rotate the torso enough to get the shot lined up. At least what I saw. Thank you, Lockdown, welcome back. Spider hopping around, shooting me annoyingly. Sure. All right, where are we at? First up is our missile mech. We got an initiative roll off of this guy at 19. We're 19 as well. Is that the stupid spider shot us? No. So this guy has not acted this round and is likely to act in a moment. Our missile is not jammed.
Our modest fellowship expands.
Torgus, thank you for the sub. Welcome. All right, where's the positioning on this? We'd like to shoot this side, which is the left side. Its back seems intact. We just want to drill it on the left side if possible. Have ace piloting here too, so we get a nice shot here. 74, this is the left side if I'm understanding correctly. Yes, it is. So this seems about where we'd like to shoot it from. Yeah, man, you do what you can do. I appreciate the support, Lockdown, and you've been part of the channel forever. There we go. All right, got rid of his Beagle probe too, so we can run ECM now if we want to. All right, this guy is currently flanking us, but he's already gone. That guy's still alive. We rolled a 15. We don't know what he rolled. Got a couple options here. First of which is I can just move in here and switch to ECM mode. I think it protects him. Means we're pretty much ignoring the spider. All right. Oh, not quite in range. Although we could jump to finish up our move, which would get him in range. Okay. All right. This little bastard's being a pain behind us. Melee's 25%.
Haven't seen it before.
It is a turn-based strategy game where you command a squad of mech warriors as well as a starship that launches them. It's about accumulating resources and paying your merc company. All right. Can get over this way. Like to not get super flanked by that guy. Looks fine.
Run, don't shoot. Got it.
A new subscriber arrives.
Andy WXYZ.
Determination.
Thanks for the Prime sub, man. Welcome to the channel. XCOM meets Battle Brothers. Yeah, it's the exact same genre of game. But sci-fi, which is nice. And instead of a squad of people, you have a squad of... Well, you have pilots, but you also have the vehicles they're piloting. This is a overhaul mod. Kind of like Long War, but for this universe. Alright. So we're going next. They haven't gone yet on this guy. I don't think. Do we have enough information to make a kill on this guy? His back is now weak, but still there. He's got a pretty heavy weapon system, if I remember correctly, and he was picking on this guy last time. Actually hit a center torso. We'd like to not get boned by this guy. Could reposition some, could take a shot, then move. Hit percentage is 69% there, which is pretty good, actually. Anything downrange? No, not really. This is probably worth it. We are being double jammed right now. Sensor impaired and jammed. And we're going to look for LOS block, I guess. Would like cover as well. That gives us cover and LOS. Back armor on him. Our back armor is okay, although I don't wish to die here. Could just jump. Could jump way back too to be a real pain. Seems good. Okay. All right. Wait, did the round roll?
Commander.
I thought this guy had already gone. Oh. We have 63% chance to hit here. It's on back armor, but his back armor is pretty fried here. This seems like a just good shot for us. We are shooting behind right now, I believe. Yeah. Oh, you bastard. You didn't kill it? I think the round rolled and we went first. Now he's going. Yeah, way to be an asshole. That's on you for missing that. We had a million shots in this guy and we let him live. Didn't even do much, honestly. We took out all the remaining back armor without doing any structure damage from behind. How did we do that? Every single one hit left and right torso, not a single one hit center? Feels bad. What happened to my information? I had it a second ago there, but not now, huh?
Yes, Commander.
All right, well, this guy has to die. I don't think we can easily get behind him right now, which really sucks. We can maybe kill this guy. But this thing is dangerous. The remaining mech that's up is doing a lot of damage. Don't remember where we dealt damage to this guy. Oh, front. We want to hit this guy from the front. Might actually just be able to shoot him and then move. Shooting, that's unfortunately the side. The right side. How's this right side armor looking? Right side armor is looking gorgeous. So we don't want to do that. We want to shoot him from the front. Oh, facing so rough here.
Move order received.
Firing blind. We have neither sensor reading nor visual on him from here, apparently. Alright, this at least gave us a sensor lock, but still no visual. He felt it, but he's still standing.
Receiving you.
Okay. Can get a back shot there, which seems pretty nice. Okay. Yeah, I'll be checking out the new MTG set tomorrow with Joe. I think it's tomorrow. I'm fairly certain it's tomorrow. Might be Wednesday. Might be Wednesday. Whenever it is, the pre-release event is, which is really soon. Let's walk up behind him and shoot him in the back with a PPC.
Another brew of food
Thank you,
lost
Clockwork,
in
for the sub.
time and
Welcome.
space.
All right. 96% chance in his vulnerable back. If we hit him in the right torso, we'll take that out. Hit him in the left torso, we'll take that out. Hit him in the center torso, he lives at 10 HP. Oh, apparently something weird happened there. We don't do more than 50 damage, so I don't know how the hell we killed him there. Some sort of internal ammo explosion, perhaps? Yeah.
Standing by.
Since I don't understand why he would have died otherwise. We can get in there and try to kill this guy. Do we have any information about this guy? We have no information about this guy.
Order.
But I think it's time. Be a bro. I want to punch him. Am I like one tile out of range to punch him? Oh, come on. Really? I'm one tile out of range to punch him? Apparently I'm one time out of... I could tag him. I don't think you can sprint punch, but maybe I'll try. Doesn't look like it lets me. So it wants me to move. Sure. Can't get a, I can get a pure flank. What's the radius on this? It's pretty big, right? I don't know that tagging him is actually very good here, but I'm considering it. Let's take a look at the hit percentage. 22%. What if we just ground fired it? No weapon can fire. I got a little bit of damage. Okay. Alright, have a pretty high initiative roll on this guy and a decent roll on two other guys. There's a chance we go ahead of him. The chance is 0. Okay, misses from him though.
Standing by.
So I don't like being unable to predict the what the fuck's happening each round. And a couple of things in there were kind of what the fuck happened. Okay, his back armor is totally gone. That's not true, he's got a little bit. His front armor is mostly gone. We just want to walk into the front of him and shoot him in the torso. Like right there would be ideal. Could even just not move. 63% from there, supposedly. Gets higher. Does it get even higher? 69's there. No. So we must be one tile into medium range right now. We are. Alright. I'm still going to walk directly in front of him so my line holder doesn't accidentally get shot. Like right there, I think is perfect. Okay. Alright. Let's look him dead in the eye. Give him a happy little wave. And then press the button. I want to look at these numbers first, though. What do the numbers say? Target moved. No ECM protecting him. Nothing between him and the medium laser. All right. Mission successful. Sweet. All right. Took a little bit of structure damage on the Hunchback's arm. Took a little bit of armor damage on the Panther. Two and 9. There's a 40-ton mech portion there of a mech we've only seen once. There's plenty of parts of this, whatever the hell that one is. There's another extended PPC. I think this is equal to the one we have right now. Like the same one. Good value. Number of medium lasers. There's another tag. Just didn't do anything. There's the C3 master unit you guys were talking about. That must be what the yellow was. Makes enemies easier to spot by 3 and aura range. Network. It's heavy. C3 network unit increases ally sensors. I don't know what this does differently than the other one. Makes the enemies easier to spot. Doesn't the other one do that? I have 5 OTT parts, but I can only take 2. So even if all 5 are up there, I can't do anything about that. There's a 280 core here at 1.8 million. There's double heat sinks here. Loot quality is quite a bit better. It's a recon sensor here. Is this better than the sniper sensor? This is worse. The only thing it does is it will remove, I don't know what this last one means. Will remove fog of war around their vision when a lanceman removes. Another SHS cooling system. Is this the one we liked? No, I think this is the base. What was the other one called? I don't remember. And streak ammo. All right, the things that stand out to me are the double heat sinks. Hopefully we'll get one. I don't think we can pick it up directly. This thing at 1.8 million is interesting. This is both really expensive and something we don't have and something I'm interested in. So that's a pretty high priority pick for me. I don't know if I can fit it on at that weight. And then the other ERPPC is somewhat interesting to me, since presumably at some point I would like to build a bigger version of our current PPC boat, which might include 2 PPCs. What is this? Ooh, didn't notice this. 1 accuracy with energy weapons. I don't. We do have an FCS upgrade already on the Hunchback, don't we? But this would be pretty fucking sick. He currently has the one that lets him see better at night and lets him see better. That might have been a cockpit upgrade, though. I don't remember. I think it was FCS. Hey, Tormbo. I'm interested in that. It's pretty low value compared to everything else. So best value pick is the core. And I have interest in the PPC and the FCS energy. I don't have a mech to support the PPC right now. I don't think this is any different than our existing ER PPC. So then between the core and the PCS energy. I like the little heat thing on the Hunchback. It hasn't been relevant yet, but it's kind of cool. But so is +1 accuracy on all of our medium lasers. That seems really cool. But then this is pretty damn cool too. It's a big engine. Sells for a big bunch. 180,000 sale is pretty huge. But this I can use. This is an upgrade. Who wants upgrades, team? I want upgrades. Upgrades are fun. What do you think, chat? The FCS energy or the engine core? This is so low value. Mode engine, you want to see big laser, you take the core. Bummer. All right, team, I think you're right. I think this is the responsible pick. Okay. Let's see, we got the PPC, nice roll, and we got the FCS energy. We just hit the two ones we cared about afterwards. Never punished. Got the cooling system, missed the double heat sinks. But not bad, that was a pretty nice roll. Also picked up a spider part and an OST scout. Feels nice. Okay. All right. So the only question then is, what FCS is currently in our Hunchback? I think it's the targeting one, but do we want to keep it in there, let it out? It's going to take 6 days for repairs. It's brutal. So we need to get started on that. That's actually okay, I think. Is our second group? Yeah, both groups of mech warriors are fatigued right now, and it's 4 days till one of them comes back. So although our repair time is valuable and is not free to do this, it's like not as bad as it could be if we had mech warriors available. All right, let's go take a look at the actual mech bay.
Be with you in a second.
Everything's wounded except the spider, so we can't check right now. Let's move to manage tasks. What's the Hunchback and then the line breaker and the panther and the other line holder and the panther and the other one. So Hunchback needs its own bay. Let's drag it into its own bay, which is here. Hunchback there. Line holder and panther there. Okay. Let's go ahead and move time forward. Okay, one of ours has just been done. 2 of ours, actually. All right. So the PPC is running the pirate one, which gives us ignoring armor, which is okay, but I think I could be okay with that if it were... the PPC accuracy one might be nice there. Because the accuracy off the pirate one doesn't help us because it gives us +1 recoil as well when we're trying to shoot every turn. So all it's really doing for us is giving us breaching shot, which is fine for a single weapon, but it might just be better later to do something else with it. We could get just +1 accuracy off energy weapons, which is nice too. I don't know if it's better or worse than that. It doesn't work like this, dragging robots. Then how does it work, Gorby? We have 2 bays. How do I assign one to one bay and one to another? Pretty sure it does work like that. But I'm interested to hear if you have a different way to assign it to bays. First one in task list goes to bay 1. And what happens with the second one? Second to bay 2. All right. So we got a couple days to run. I don't think there's anything I want to tweak on these right now. The two pieces of components that we picked up were what now? They were, oh, we actually do. We want to tweak the line holder's armor since we have extra armor to be moved around in. About just a little tiny bit, but still a little tiny bit. And the two pieces of equipment we picked up were the C3 master unit. This weighs 1.5 and the master unit weighs 3. I don't think I can fit a 3-ton sensor unit on any of my guys right now, as much as I would like to. So we might just have to deal with that. And then the other ones we picked up was FCS energy, and that's basically it. Okay. Oh, and the ERPPC. I want to compare the ERPPC. But for now, let's just take a look at this. We're going to move some stuff around here. Particularly, we're going to add armor. Not entirely certain where yet. How many tons do we have? One, 2, 3. We have 4 tons to assign. No, we have 3 tons to assign. Did we take armor damage when I wasn't looking? No. Just doesn't work out evenly for some reason. So 3 more on back armor seems okay to me. Let's run it by. Oh, I have an XL engine. Yeah, I do. This guy actually has some advantage of putting more weight on him. We could get the master unit, C3 master unit on as well, or... I forgot about that. 6 reserve slots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Brings us pretty dangerously low on reserve slots remaining. And I bet you it's going to be a very expensive install, but we'll look. Only 3 days. 1 million to install this bad boy. Where are the reserve slots for this? There's the endosteel, ferrofibrous, endosteel. Where's the extra engine slots? I don't see them. Oh, engine there. It takes medium or torso. What's the C3 take? 4 slots. Yeah, so we could get the... I mean, it's minus 757 tons. We could drop the ferrofibrous, which is pretty shit, but cost us a lot of money to put on there. Gives us a bunch of component slots left, plenty of weight left. Wait, oh, we put the rocket launcher on. I forgot about that. So running the master probe unit would be great. And we could get the rest of our pulse lasers on this too. And maybe some more heat sinks. It's so much weight, dude. It's 7.75 tons. Shit, we could have put the fucking AC-20 on this guy if we wanted to. Oh, I see. The XL engine makes the side torsos more vulnerable. So we could just armor the bitch up. Do multiple Guardian ECMs on the same mech stack? I think they stack +1, right? But we could run one in ECM mode and one in ECCM mode. And just be like, total fuck you to... Actually, I don't know. Can I separately swap their modes? I do love the total idea of fuck you to their ECM. I like the heavy rocket launcher. This is already 5 days, by the way. Another MRM30. Oh man, if we had another MRM30 maybe. This thing is monstrously. Oh, it's not that heavy. It's 10. All right, well that engine XL is pretty sexy. That might be our next big refit when we move systems again. So I don't see fitting it in. We could get it in now, but I don't have a strong sense of how the guy ends up looking, and it's really expensive, like really expensive. But it would be sexy as hell. We'd have to strip the ferrofibrous out though. We've already paid for that, and this was expensive to apply and time intensive, so we may not wish to do that. We may want to save the engine XL for something else. What else do we want to do for it right now? For the moment, I think just installing a bit more armor is fine. We had 4, right? No, we had 3. All right, a day in the shop for that. Stuff's all right. Using the missile accuracy, the comm suite, and the sensor sniper, that's all fine. Okay.
Right.
Yeah, maybe 0.4 is hurting me a little bit too. Okay. Let's run time forward. Okay.
Job's done, Commander.
I could. Oh, I forgot. I can actually add individual points of armor, so we could have actually filled that out. Oh well. All right. Medical research opportunity. The system's renowned for its research facilities. The Pathfinder happens that Pathfinder has a background. If we could spare him for a while, he could source us some advanced medical supplies without stretching our usual budget. Send him for a month, send him for a week. I don't think we're going to be here a month. What do you think it does long term? It affects my medical tech thing? He'll return on his own? It doesn't matter. All right. All right. Darius nods and arranges to send Pathfinder to planet for a month of networking. Soon the fruits of his labors begin to arrive. Yeah. 3 medical point boost for 30 days. I think next time I won't take that. I wasn't sure if it was going to be permanent or not. If it was permanent, I was interested. We haven't used, I mean, fucking knock on wood, but we haven't used medical yet. And unfortunately, anyways, okay. That's fine. It's a bit of a bummer, but it's fine. All right. Meanwhile, our mechs are ready to go. We should go do a mission.
Welcome
Oops.
to the grease pit, Commander.
The command center. Wanted war criminal. Holovid propaganda versus people we care about. Mopping up versus people we care about. Payroll seizure versus people we care about. Stop the signal versus people we care about. Aggressive negotiations versus people we care about. If I didn't know better, I'd say this one we do not care about who is versus. This one is versus the for the pirates. I mean, we could run this. This is a 1 faction hit to the Lyran Commonwealth for a shit ton of loot opportunity, 521. But the thing is, right now, I kind of want to get this Lyran Commonwealth to the next level of thing to see what the faction rep is worth. So we don't know yet. This is fine versus Draconis Combine, and this is not fine. So there's 2 missions we're willing to run right here. Letter of Mark and One Man's Art, I believe. 313. This is okay. We'll run this. All right. People. So people are coming back kind of piecemeal right now. Test 9 needs to be separate from Death Crusade. That's fine. And we would like Arbiter in the Panther. Deadeye. We want to split up Deadeye and Dustraker. Might be time to bring out Pericles, who at the moment doesn't really do anything. Guts and Tactics. Can I level him from here? Looks like no. All right. Let's go ahead and grab Pericles. 2 weapon base.
Training confirmed, Commander.
Phenomenal. Okay. Which one was this? This wasn't Letter of Mark. It was One Man's Art, I think. Okay. All right, rolling in with the Hunchback or the Lion Holder. Hunchback. Lion Holder. We're not bringing this dude, I guess, or he's going here. An Arbiter. All right. Let's make it happen. If you have trouble with escort missions, I haven't played escort missions yet. Although there has been escort the engineers in 2 of the base defense missions we've played, which has been fine. Did it really skip 8 days, Sepwall? Shouldn't have skipped 8 days. It should have just sent till my bays were empty, which is when the mech comes out. Hopefully he still gets experience, like in the mech bay for sitting around, because it takes one of my better pilots and disables him for a month, which kind of sucks. I'd like to work towards getting another mech. I like our mechs right now, and I don't mind doing some more refitting, but I feel like we're starting to stretch the limits of what our mechs can do. Maybe with the exception of the Spider, although that tag module for £1 seems insane. If I got 4 more of those and could do that, that seems busted as shit. Did it freeze? Does this fairly often. I think it's fitting which one it stopped on. If this keeps spinning, check the FAQ. If it stops spinning, get salty as fuck and restart the program. All right. Tag goes off at your feet if you miss. Just always shoot at the ground then, I guess. Did you sneak a sub in Iron Hand? All right. Seems a powerful ability right now. like the gradual increase of tech we've been doing. 80 days in. I want to work on, I don't know, maybe we should. Maybe the full, the engine upgrade on the line breaker will give us the resources to run the command unit. Just feels like the more sensor information we have, the more likely it is we get to execute people with our hunchback successfully. So I thought hit percentage was weapon distance, terrain effects, whether or not you had a sensor lock, and whether or not there was ECM in the way. But there seems to be degrees of sensor lock. Like we were getting +1 off sensor information, but prior to that, I've only ever seen 0 or +5. Yeah, seeing the target's line of sight though, right? Which is totally different. Another modifier, but independent of sensor strength. Because sensor strength is just seeing them. Vision range is the one that lets you... excuse me, sensor strength is sensor information and vision range is vision range, which are two separate attributes, right? All we know is we want as many of our flashy little, we want our blue, our green, our teal, our purple, our, I think I already said green, and our yellow auras on them. Goal is about getting as many circles overlapping the opponent as possible. Okay. We're retrieving a painting. Sure. Enemy contact.
Interface initiated.
Target zone. Recover the painting by securing a designated area. Recover the painter's masterpiece by securing the secondary designation. We have to recover the painter and the painting. Destroy local government support lance. All right, well, we know which of these we can do.
Commander?
New biome. Haven't seen this map yet. It's really far away.
Affirmative.
Oh, sensors offline. I'm like, why do we have negative enemy ECM on round 1? We have allies again, but allies are not to be trusted. This one is running the... Oh, he's running the right direction. I thought he was running the opposite direction.
We have an unknown on sensors.
Do we? No, we don't.
Yup. Lifting off. I'm your spaniel. Up high.
Give me a long walk. Oh, there's an enemy. He's right there. Where did he come from? I swear I was looking around, didn't see him a second ago. Okay. I probably would have PPC'd him had I realized, but oh well.
Order.
All right, in we go. Allies with LRM. I don't know what that is. It looks like LRM 15, but the damage it deals is like LRM 1. It's one missile. It splits into 20 parts, none of which do any damage. The dart is petrified. So the spider is not fortified here, but is in a forest and has quite a lot of evasion pips. So, all right. Speaking of, what does this biome do, by the way? Ooh, detection is down, heat sinking is up. So we can get closer. There are some benefits to getting closer, like getting flanked. Second enemy back there. So nice and dug in the forest. I don't think it's easy melee or easy flank range for them. Getting C3 information on them. Don't know what a trooper is. Looks tiny. They are jamming them as well. Okay. Yes. What time is it? I think it's missile time, chat. Are we being affected on our accuracy by anything? Medium range, target move, terrain. Nope. Bye. Okay. Kind of love that missile launcher. Shooting at our spider again, sure. Another mech showing up, another 2 mechs, one of which is on high ground. Another dart, another 25-ton one. Shooting at the line holder, sure. I wonder if there's damage breakdowns that I've not been paying attention to at the end screen. And another mech. Also elevated, shooting at us. Interesting. Whatever we're killing is not the local government support lance. It's something else since we're 0% progress on that. Okay, we've got a PPC. Are any of them being, are all being C3'd? Okay. Gotta be a little careful with the positioning on this guy. Especially if they're all super fast, which they seem to be. Alright, we'll move in here and take that shot. $93. Somebody forgot their defensive mods. Okay. Alright. And last but not least, our hunchback. is that? Just light guys, though. Pretty high initiative roll for them, probably next turn, if I had to guess. Except for that guy. That guy gets minus initiative. Oh yeah, we have a tag too, don't we? Forgot about that. I might have tagged him last turn and I thought about it, but I did forget. Alright. This is end of a round. That's 11 initiative. Okay. Ooh, nice center torso hits there. Getting ready for our artillery. I'm getting excited about artillery strike. I want all my team to stop moving. Are other people having issue with the stream right now? There should be no issue with the stream. No, I'm not dropping frames. Still seem to be here. Alright. Death Striker. Attack ground.
Let's do this.
Maybe could be less cautious with that weapon, but I'm concerned. Alright.
What are your orders, Skipper?
So, rolled a 19, rolled a 14. Don't know what their initiative is, but it's going to be very low. Might be able to kill him with some secondary weapons. LOS is a bit fucked shooting uphill here, apparently. It's a bummer. That's the best we're going to get for shooting uphill. Seems pretty bad. Maybe we just are content with killing this guy this round. Do we go next? We don't know. We rolled 14 initiative on the rest of our guys. I could jump in and try to kill this guy. What's his center torso is lightly. It's wounded. But our accuracy was pretty garbage. Might just be better to walk over here and kill him. Yeah. Odds are garbage or odds are fine.
Copy that. Tango is trash, Skipper.
Okay. Hunchback doing some tanking. 2 rounds of getting shot at by whatever artillery they're using. Still 0% destroyed of government support lance, so maybe another round of units coming in on top of this. Or actually support lance is probably the mechs that are shooting us. Alright, so Arbiter's our PPC boat. Can we get in range to shoot? That gets us in line of sight on that guy. 29% is pretty rough. Get LOS here. 29% is also fairly rough. 57 from this position.
Affirmative.
Alright, presumably our hunchback is going to get to do something. Besides, get shot repeatedly. Alright, really bad shot. Why so bad, friend? No sensor info. Okay. And what about this guy? Do we have sensor info on him? It's gonna be a side shot. Do we want a side shot on this guy? Probably want a left side shot. Left side's harder for us to hit. This is right side here. It's pretty unexciting wherever we shoot him. I don't want to keep getting pounded by artillery though.
Good to go.
Alright, how about sensors there? Ooh, looks like we failed the sensor roll there too. Rough. Could just defend again, or I could force a vigilance and get a shot off here. The guy's close to dead. It's a side shot though, on the left side. It's not terrible. We'll probably hit a couple times, maybe twice. Eh. Jesus, we just rolled so poorly there. I think we missed every shot. I can't switch auras on that guy. He doesn't have auras to switch. The only way we can switch auras is on the guy with the Guardian ECM. He's already gone. It's on the line breaker. To best of my knowledge, I can't switch unless it's his turn. Poor old Hunchback needs better sensors.
Damage is light.
Suicided us? Sure. The only downside of having all these artillery on both sides, it slows down the turns so much. Round 4, Dustraker. Are we in range to melee this asshole? We are. What does he have going for him? Still pretty tanky right now. Don't have locations where his stuff is. We can punch him right side, front side. This is right side, right? 15 he goes. We're at 17 and 18. That's these two. I'm tempted to go melee him, but just because I'm annoyed with him for being alive, not for any other real reason. I think we do something like this. Or maybe, oops. Further up. What is this shit? Spore field. Don't really want to walk through that.
Location confirmed.
Okay. Arbiter's turn.
Standing by.
Would we like to PPC someone? Yes, we would. Can we do it from this position? We cannot. Is a PPC likely to kill him? No. We don't want to get shot again. Shot us in our left arm. Not that our left arm is particularly important, but still. Something like that looks okay.
Acknowledge.
Give him the PPC love. 44%, not great. Okay.
Man.
More artillery on the hunchback. Only one doing any work right now is the line breaker.
Confirmed.
Alright, so we need to move to kill him.
Copy that, Commander.
Oh my god. Why? Target moved, terrain moved. Interesting. Different weapons are affected differently by target moving. The missiles get +8, the lasers only get +6. Really? That's that bad? Still that bad? Shouldn't have changed anything. Did it change anything? Didn't change anything. Okay.
My LRMs are out.
Okay. MVP, yeah, that missile launcher's great. This little tiny mech squad that engages is pretty much LVP. The way they're fighting too. Suicide diving all of our mechs. Taking armor damage in everybody though. The line holders' weapon systems are kind of interesting, right? Because the it's 30 shots, you get a much closer to average damage, right? Because you're less, it's less either hits and kills or misses and does nothing. It's more along the lines of even 25% accuracy is about 25% damage dealt as opposed to 0 damage, and it's doing 240 damage a round, right? So it's still hitting for a big chunk of damage when it hits. Okay. Still have sight on me somehow. Something else coming our way. There's more mechs. 30-ton mech. Another mech bay. Or another mech squadron, rather. Lance, I guess, is the appropriate terminology here. Poor old Hunchback. He's not taking a lot of damage from it, but he's still getting shot at a lot. I want to get that other ECCM in there if I can. The sensor one. Assuming it's another aura, it's for everybody. It's probably a big enough boost that it's worth it. It's gotta, I guess I'm gonna have to spend $1 million more on this thing to install the install the stupid thing.
Affirmative. What are your orders, Skipper?
Still 8 enemies left. Kind of surprisingly heavy engagement. Although the enemies have been really light, maybe it's not. Alright.
Orders.
Took a bit of damage on our Panther again. Can't get where I'd like to go.
Acknowledge.
I'd like to stop taking damage on him. Wonder what an airstrike or the artillery strike will do. The tag strike on these little tiny tanks. Presumably quite a lot. The AI loves its LRMs, doesn't it? Absolutely loves it.
Yes, Commander.
Pretty certain I should just sit here in the forest and keep eating all their stuff. Guess maybe I should jump for the evasion. I want to nuke that area, so I don't want to get too close. There's a bunch more shit back there, though. This might be a little aggressive, I'm not sure yet. Gonna be interesting when the mechs start getting heavier. Assuming they do somewhere. Bandit hovercraft. These things hit me for fucking 36. Piece of shit. They're so low in the initiative order too. So they all group up when they attack me at the end of the turn. Alright. Somebody's turn here. Go further, but I want to nuke them. What's the range on this? Oh, it's still... Fuck. Still 2 turns away. Fine.
Move into position. believe in you.
This is our PPC, but it's not in range. Does he does have ace pilot, but I don't think any of these are in range, so.
Firing jump jet. Yup.
Alright, can we get LOS on this guy? We can get blocked LOS on the 20-ton truck, I think. That's basically it from there. How do I feel about that? Not incredible. Let's wait a second, reserve down here. See if they move in a bit. Pounding on our hunchback over there. We'll probably be reserving again. Then bring in our guy in. Are there stabilizing jump jets in this mod? I'd like jump jets that don't apply a +3 penalty to my shooting. Valkyrie at 40 ton. Starting to take actual real damage on our hunchback. Are we on fire right now? Coated with burning chemicals. Hooray! Back up. Kind of want to hang out near the ECM for next round. Not doing anything at the moment, which kind of sucks. This is 11. I wouldn't mind walking up and shooting something. To do that, I need the rest of their guys to have gone. 45-ton melee mech, the Valkyrie. That's somewhat terrifying. Thank you. Kind of weird fog in this map, huh? Seven vehicles, or rather 3 mechs, 4 mechs and 3 vehicles, something like that, all kiting us with LRMs. Let's start getting kills and stuff. This is gonna start getting unpleasant. Alright, I've got LOS there, blocked LOS there, and LOS there. Let's assume I were to go there. 30%. Worse. Okay. Alright, are we getting jammed? Oh wow, these are much better than the